Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So yesterday morning we started off at 15,325 subscribers, all the way up over 100 yesterday to 15,475 subscribers, guys. We're clearly getting to the 16,000 target by the end of February. Guys, I'm giving away a Ledger Nano S. If you don't know that already, gotta hit 16K. And then I need you to comment on February 28th's video. I'm gonna pick a random commenter and give away a free Ledger Nano S. So a few things to cover today, guys. Ripple moves 1 billion, XRP worth 302 million in huge crypto transfer along with a mysterious message. And so this was from their escrow. So Ripple just unlocked a staggering amount of XRP from one of its escrow wallets, sending the funds to a separate unknown wallet. The transfer of 1 billion XRP is worth about $302 million. The transaction cost less than 1 penny in fees and completed in a matter of seconds. And then it goes to talk about Ripple's escrow accounts. The transaction is similar to those that the San Francisco startup has made in the past. But in a unique twist, crypto whale watchers noticed the data from this particular transfer includes a memo with a mysterious message that says, "Crawl, walk, run. Wink." And here's a screenshot of the transaction here, guys. And if you don't remember, there was a point in time when I heard this crawl, walk, run statement, and I did a Google search on that, and it looks as if back in March 2018, roughly, Brad Garlinghouse mentioned this in an article, in an interview he did when it comes to XRapid. Crawl, walk, run was the motto that he was kind of explaining in terms of XRapid adoption, right? Ripple needs to crawl, baby steps, getting this thing adopted, getting this thing in the hands of their clients before they can really start using it at scale, right? Getting people to use the XRP ecosystem to transfer wealth, the pools of liquidity, that would be the walking stage, and then finally just blasting off, taking the world by storm, putting Swift's clients on RippleNet, whether that be through R3 or a different channel, and running with this thing. So that's what Brad Garlinghouse said way back in March 2018. So how does that relate to this? Well, I don't know. Could he have an inside joke maybe with one of his clients? He has mentioned this publicly. So who knows what this really means? Very, very interesting though. And real quick, guys, in Bearable Guy news, it looks as if this Malpass, ICU Malpass, does not have to do with Mr. Malpass in the XRP community. I'm sorry, pal. I don't think Bearable Guy had his eye set on you. I just got a tip from XRP_Canada about 15 minutes ago, right before I started recording this. So credit to him on this one, that this is regarding this here, Trump to choose Treasury's Malpass to lead World Bank. And so great fine, XRP_Canada, the Trump administration has notified World Bank shareholders that President Donald Trump intends to pick senior Treasury Department official David Malpass as the U.S. nominee to lead the development lender. People familiar with the decision said on Monday. The nomination of Malpass would put a Trump loyalist and a skeptic of multilateral institutions in line to lead the World Bank, which committed nearly $64 billion to developing countries in the year that ended June 30th, 2018. Politico, which first reported the decision, said it would be announced on Wednesday, citing unidentified administration officials. So, Treasury Department, David Malpass, U.S. nominee to lead the Treasury Department. I have a feeling that is more kind of in line with what Bearable Guy was pointing us to here. So just wanted to clarify that from yesterday's video. Next up, though, Bitcoin prices should skyrocket by 84% by the end of the year, says Ben Ritchie. And we think to ourselves, 84%, well, that's not that much. I mean, crypto should be going up thousands and thousands of percentage points, right? Well, it's interesting. I was looking through CCN, and they've changed up their website here, so it looks a little different now. And when scrolling through some of these headlines here, you know, some of them really kind of strike you as interesting and kind of in some cases slightly contradictory. Let me see if I can find what I was looking for earlier. So yeah, this is all I was going to say here. Bitcoin price to finish 2019 at 9,000, 85% higher than current prices. And then another report right underneath. Crypto exchanges in South Korea scrambling to survive as bear market hits hard. So we're hearing, well, this is particularly South Korea, but, you know, we're hearing news, you know, the bears are still hitting hard. And yet we hear contradictory news. Prices to finish higher with bullish trends by the end of 2019. You know, this one here, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. Here's why that means the Dow should rally. There's just so much out there. Bear market bites Bitcoin unicorn circle, shares plunge 80%. So, these headlines are just going to kind of give you guys a quick lesson in this. These headlines are trying to really make us emote and feel a certain way. It's part of the psychology of trading. I learned this in my trading course years back. And sometimes when the news is overwhelmingly good, you will start to see bullish trends. When the news is overwhelmingly bad, you'll start to see bearish trends. And ultimately, it's literally just what people feel, how people feel inside. So when they're reading just a bunch of negative news, they're going to feel like selling. And conversely, when they read a bunch of positive news, they're going to feel like buying. But Mike Novogratz says, stay the course, billionaire Bitcoin bull. Mike Novogratz has advice for the bitter crypto winter. He says the CEO of cryptocurrency merchant bank Galaxy Digital admits that the crypto winter will probably last longer than he had anticipated. However, the Goldman Sachs alum still believes that institutional investors will eventually enter the market and still remains bullish on Bitcoin. So Mike Novogratz very confident of institutional entry. Novogratz tweeted, "Don't think we head north for at least a few more months. Always take longer for institutions to move. Very confident they will. Tons of activity under the hood. Stay the course." Which ultimately means, guys, regulations are coming. Institutions are ready and poised. If anybody knows, Mike Novogratz knows what's happening. He was a former Wall Street guy. Now he's into crypto. So I would listen to advice like this because this is ultimately what we're kind of waiting for. And I just wanted to put something into perspective here. So here's the Bitcoin chart on a daily. This was the last bull run, or rather 2 bull runs ago, back from 2013. And so the last bull run ended in November. I don't know if you can see that here, November 2013. When you look for 1 year later, roughly around here, this was November 2014. So November 2013 to November 2014, there was an unbelievable downtrend. And then it continued to go down, bottoming out at around January 2015. And when you take a look here, so if you take 1 year after November 2014 to November 2015, which is roughly around here, we're pretty much at even Steven. So it was 2 years, 1 year of essentially a downtrend, and then 1 year of stagnant movement where Bitcoin was hovering around 385 or so. And then once we started to see upward momentum, the bulls couldn't be stopped. And so ultimately from, I would have said the summer of 2015 here was kind of the beginning of this bull trend. But, it kept going and going. So the rest of 2015, all of 2016, and all of 2017, we saw the bulls run. And at first, you're not going to see those huge gains in price. You're going to see movement up, slow and steady. But, it went from, 385 in November 2015 to December 450. Okay, and then we saw by June 2016, 732 Bitcoin for a Bitcoin. And then by, December 2016, we saw 1,000. We saw it break 1,000. And then you guys know the rest was history after that. So just to stay the course, right, Mike Novogratz knows what's going on. I'd listen to advice like this because this is a guy who knows markets, who understands markets, who is seeing what's happening with cryptocurrencies right now, and is ultimately tweeting and telling you guys to stay the course. So guys, please make sure to check in February 28th. That's when I will be giving away the Ledger Nano S. Gotta reach those 16,000 subscribers though. On the February 28th video, I want you all to comment. I'm gonna pick a random commenter to give away a free Ledger Nano S. But for now, I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.